Hello and welcome to another Old World Battle Report on the Bearfoot Miniatures channel. I'm joined today by...
Tom.
And we're going to be playing a pitched battle, open battle?
I don't know what it's called now. Yeah.
We're going to be playing a meeting engagement, I'm going to call it.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
And although it may not be the meeting, there is a meeting engagement, let's not call it that. We're playing an open battle.
Yeah, because they're all pitched battle now, aren't they?
Yeah. And Tom has brought his beastman and he's going to be playing against the dwarves that I have borrowed off Ian. So if I get smashed in this, Ian, it's your fault.
Yeah. It's your bad juju.
Well, exactly. So I brought just a mix of things. My list has a king with the Master Rune of Adamant, Rune of Warding, and Rune of the Furnace.
Okay.
So that means he's toughness 10.
Oh, it's that, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a 2-up ward against just 1 wound across the battle.
Okay.
And he's got a 3-up if you're flaming, which I imagine none of your guys have.
Nope.
No, because you're not Zinch.
Not Zinch.
I've got a great weapon, shield bearers, so then I'm 6 wounds.
Yeah.
I've then got a Thane, who's a battle standard bearer, Master Rune of Grugni, Rune of Battle, with full plate standard and a shield.
Right.
So the Master Rune of Grugni is a 5-up ward to the bearer's unit and a 6-up against shooting, which Beastman probably not a lot, right?
Nope.
I then next have a Rune Lord, who has got full plate great weapon shield with the Rune of Spellbreaking, Master Rune of Balance, and Rune of Spellbreaking. So Rune of Spellbreaking.
So Dispel Scroll from what we used to know, isn't it?
Yeah. And I hated Dispel Scrolls in 6th, but with how...
They're rare now.
Well, with how everything is shaking out, I'm only a level 2 for Dispel attempts.
Yeah.
And when Tommy's going to be wanting to try to do stuff to his own army, which may come up, may not, it helps me actually address that, rather than just being like, I'm outclassed because you're level 4.
That's it. If I'm not affecting you, your magic resistance does nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So, and it's something that I do think this edition dwarves maybe need a bit of a bump.
Agree totally.
Up. I've got a dwarf engineer who is just stock standard.
Okay.
And that's just going to be allowing me to re-roll, obviously, the artillery crews, artillery dice and things like that.
Love it.
I've got 20 dwarf warriors with standard bearer, musician, drilled, veteran and shields. Rune of Battle. 10 rangers with shields, musician and old Deadeye. They've got crossbows.
Old Deadeye the champion, is it?
Yes.
Yep.
I've then got 12 quarrelers with shields, musician, and veteran. And they're quarrelers crossbows, right?
Yeah.
No more needs to be said. I've got 2 individual gyrocopters, one with brimstone gun, one with stock steam gun, and they've already scouted forwards.
Well, there's not 18 of them, so...
Yeah, the gyrocopters.
Yeah.
Well, it's only 15 and 3 gyro bombers.
Oh, sorry.
Don't overstate this. I've got a cannon with Rune of Forging, Rune of Reloading.
Oh, nice.
I've got an organ gun in my rear with no runes.
Right.
Because that's why the engineer's about.
2 newfangled.
Yeah. And I've got 20 iron breakers with standard bearer, musician, drilled, and an iron beard, which is the champion.
And they look stunning on top as well. It's a really nice army.
I will pass it along to Ian.
Yeah.
So, what do you have to ruin my day, Tom?
So, this army's called the Use Moves. It's something I made in 6th and I've kind of brought back. So, leading the army is a Great Bray Shaman, level 4, and it's the classic build. It's the Hag Tree Fetish. It's Ruby Rig of Ruin and Talisman of Protection. He took Vile Tide. And in terms of his spells, I've got Plague of Rust, Earthen Rampart, and Wind Blast. So, he is the Gatling Cannon. I've then got a BSB, who is the Wargore. So he's got the Enchanted Shield and Mangelder. So that means he's -1 to hit. Your leadership is at -1 and he causes terror.
Okay. And is that when I can see him or when is it that actually causes
in combat?
In combat.
In combat. He also has Slugskin, so he's at -1 to hit in combat as well. They're both on Razorgore chariots, and as you'll see, I really like Razorgore chariots. Unfortunately, it's all Mark of Undivided. The army looks Nurgle, but we can't do that. So, yeah. I've got the obligatory 5 Gore herd, and there's nothing with them. It's just 5 Gore. We've got 2 units of 5 Chaos Warhounds with Vanguard, and they've already Vanguarded up. I've got 3 individual Razorgores. They're shown by the big bulls. And then I've got 15 Ungor, just standard, nothing special about them.
No surprises in this list at all?
You'll find out. You'll find out. The surprise is in the rules. We've got 2 Tuskgore chariots, we've got 2 Razorgore chariots, and then I've got 3 Dragon Ogres in 1 unit, 1 Dragon Ogre in another, who is a Shartak.
Of course he is.
It's Shartak. There's not 9 of them, though, so it's all right.
Not 9 individuals.
Not 9 individuals, yeah. And then I've got a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. He's got the Biting Blade, which I think is great on him. You know, it's an underlooked magic item.
Do you know what I was literally saying yesterday or last night? That when does anyone take a biting blade?
There. That's the reason for it, because he's already strength lots. You don't need a bonus. And then he's got Horn of the First Beast. So the Beastman's key rule is called Primal Fury. Take a leadership test at the start of combat, and if you pass it, various buffs happen. He lets me use his leadership. The reason that's really good is war beasts usually can't use the general's leadership. So it doesn't matter how good you've got that. If they don't have that horn, the beasts aren't using it. And I've got a lot of Razor Gores and a lot of Warhounds. So we'll see. The surprise is, can I pass that leadership test?
Hopefully the 6 comes up a lot during this game.
Yeah.
Have you got a BSB? You've got a BSB?
I have one BSB, on the chariot. He's not got a magic standard. He's there to stop things running away, pretty much.
He needs assassinating as fast as possible. Right, and with that, we will get into the game. But first, Tom, if everyone likes watching Tom,
yes,
don't forget to do all the YouTubey things, because that lets us know you want to see more old world content. So you'll encourage Tom to come back on.
Absolutely.
And me to edit madly to get more out there. If you really like it, you can support the channel that little bit more with a Patreon link below, where you can get yourself access to the Discord, ad-free videos, as well as dice and podcast formats of the Tuesday Talkies.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll get into the game. So I finished deploying first. Let's roll for first turn. 3.
Oh.
Out of the tray.
Oh, God, that's a very bouncy tray.
You go first.
I imagine. Yeah, I'll definitely be taking that, sir.
So into Beasts, turn 1. Okay, so Beast turn 1. What is the plan?
So command phase, we're going to start with Conjuration. I'm just wondering if I'm going to cast Earthen Ramparts on anything.
And not be able to march.
This is the downside to the spell, isn't it? It's not being able to march. So I think given that...
And you've not got Travel Mystical Pathway.
I binned it.
So
I actually binned it, yeah. It's a lovely combo to put together. It is. But I need to shoot you off the board real fast. So.
I'm also very happy for you not to be charging me.
Yeah. I think given that, then nothing's going to happen in the command phase this turn. Oh, sorry. I said to myself I was going to do this on the way down because it's fun.
Go on.
Gaze of the Gods. It's got to be done from turn 1. Because
you don't get favour as well?
No. If this goes bad, I just have to deal with it for the rest of the game. But, you know, I've come down here to have a fun game, so this is the most fun thing in the list. So we'll start with the BSB on Gaze of the Gods. A 2! So that is Unnatural Quickness. He gets +1 initiative until the start of my next turn.
Okay, let's not write that down.
So it doesn't really matter, no. And then we've got the Bray Shaman. He got a 4. Now that one's permanent. For the rest of the game, he gets +1 weapon skill, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
It starts taking those Chaos Sorcerers and like your Bray Shaman I'm counting as well.
Yeah.
Into like every other army's combat character level.
Especially when mine comes with a great weapon just off the bat.
as the Bray style.
You know?
Any
right.
charges?
I'm debating it, sir. I'm wondering how much I particularly hate this gyrocopter. No, I don't think we're going to charge. We'll just do some regular moves.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start with some Warhounds over here. So these have vanguarded forwards, and they're just they have moved through cover as well, so they're going to rock on up here.
Yay! My Quarrelers get something to do this turn.
This is it. We've got 2 Razor Gores back here, which are the bigger looking cow things. They're going to come up here.
And that's the Cow Missiles.
It's the Cow Missiles, and then the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth coming up.
Well,
there.
there's actually a really funny missile name for them. The Pork Missiles.
The Pork Missiles?
Yeah.
Sounds a little bit untoward, that does.
Yes. That's a different thing we'll be doing later.
Yes. Right, we're going to chuck... This is the Dragon Ogre Shartak coming up.
Who is behind the hill.
Behind
the infinitely high hill.
The infinitely high hill. And he's not a large target, so your artillery in the back can...
I will be able to see him from here, though, if I move the... Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, that's fine. This army is one of those where you want to waste your time shooting that. That's fine.
Yeah,
it's absolutely fine. So we've got Gore here, and then these are all our own Gore coming up. Now they are all modelled with spears, and they don't have their shields, but they're just hand weapon and shield.
Okay,
they're old models. The Shaman's going to come to here because obviously being in chariot runners, I can see through them. That's one of the best parts about it.
Yeah. Well, not only see, you can charge through them, right?
Oh, yeah. But being able to see through it right now, that really matters because spellcaster.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Right, these are going to come up here. Some more Warhounds. We've got another Razor Gore. All come up here. In fact, not quite so far. And we're going to
not extend past the line.
No, more a case. So I'd like it a bit better facing. And then we've got the final Dragon Ogres coming up. So that's 7, 11. Yeah, we can just go to there. Last 2 bits of move, some Tuskor Chariots. Come up to here like that. Okay.
I think so.
We will go to the shooting phase next.
Right. The magic phase.
What magic phase, sir?
Well, the only thing you're doing is shooting. We've got to pretend, man. We're both 6 players.
So who is your... This is the bit I love. I'm going to pre-measure. So who is it? Is this one here, is it?
Yeah.
So yeah. Level 2 or level 3, sorry.
I can only get to level 2.
Unfortunately, you're out of dispel range, sir. However, that does mean it's a good side effect. Most of my magic missiles are out of range of you as well.
Okay.
So, it swings and roundabouts. But we're first going to target this gyrocopter here.
Okay, so I believe as a dwarf, I am magic resistance 1.
You are. So I am a level 4. The first thing that we're going to start with, though, is just a very nice, simple fireball. So we've got the Ruby Ring of Ruin, so it's just a bound level 1.
Okay.
So it's bound to, because you magic resistance, I'm just adding the 1.
Yep.
So that is a 9, so to a 10 to cast.
What else have you got? Like the 5d6 strength 1s?
A 5d6 strength 1, and then also d3 plus 3 strength 5 hits.
With a wind blast.
With a wind blast. Who said chaos doesn't do shooting? So you're needing an 11.
6 and a 5, yeah. Do I just...
This is only the fireball.
Worse than, yeah, I know. Have it.
Okay.
Have it.
So 2d6 hits. There's no AP.
Yeah.
You'd be okay. So it's only 5.
Yeah, and you'll woo me on 5s because I'm...
Your T5.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Gyrocopters, how broken.
So no lose.
Incredibly broken.
Problem.
Incredibly broken.
Right, next thing we're going to do is the Vile Tide.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to double check the casting on this. It's an 8 plus to cast. So
it's so low.
It's so low. It's so ridiculous. Well, when they wrote it, they clearly didn't think 5 was a lot of dice, but I think it is. So that is a 5 plus 3 because of your magic resistance 1 is just cast.
You just get it on there.
Yeah.
Right. I will.
So you're looking for a 9.
It's whether I fate this or the wind blast is the thought.
Yeah, because I can't imagine that thing's going to like starting its turn into rain.
No, and I'm going to save it for that. And it's that as well as the strength 5.
So this is 6s to wound you.
Yeah, exactly. Although it ignores my armor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get to re-roll the fireball off the talisman.
Oh, you do get to re-roll.
Not on the fireball because that's a bound spell. Everything else, I'm getting re-rolls on.
So painful.
Yeah.
And you rolled a 1 and a 4, didn't you?
You're needing a 9 on dice to dispel this.
I don't think I'm going to have it easier than that.
Okay.
Like, you're only rolling 5 on 2d6.
Yeah. No, not quite. Right, let's see what happens. 5d6. So that's a lot. That's a lot. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Right.
Wait, 25, sorry. 25. Sorry, I can't count.
Ugh. So the wounding on 6s.
6s re-rolling. So 1 bucket of dice. So that is...
Definitely. Well,
so it's dead.
You've got 3 what's that, Kings of the Shire?
Knights of the Shire, yeah. So that's for 7.
Goodbye.
So we won't do the re-roll.
Goodbye, Brimstone Gun Flyer.
I'm just going to... Right, and then let's see if we're in range. Luckily, because I'm on a chariot, I get 360 degree arc from a magic missile. So are we in range? 15. It's tight. It's out. No, so no wind blast for you. You dodged it.
Excellent. Skill
there. The Dragon Ogre's not going to pop his magic missile because I'll only blow up my own Razor Gore.
Good.
Your turn, sir.
Okay, into Dwarves. Turn 1. So Dwarfs turn 1. We've got nothing to do in the command phase. No charges.
No charges.
No charges.
Yeah, very good.
We've got a 10-inch move from my gyro that gets up to this piece of grass. And will hopefully flame and get a couple of hits.
Someone's making a cheeseburger.
As much as he can do. I'm going to start by drilling my columns, and we've got the centre of my units. I've already measured, and Tom is actually out of charge range for next turn. So, because the hill was out of my deployment zone, I've had to be creative with how I'm going to use this artillery. And drill the centre of my unit here. And the guys on the side are just at the back.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
If it matters, we'll move them.
Yeah. And that's my dwarf movement phase.
As a dwarf movement phase, that was a lot.
I know, I did some things and some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to back up anymore. It's not going to help with another turn. So, everyone fights, nobody quits. Let's start with the cannon. The cannon. Now, give us a rundown of what my potential targets are here.
So we've got, this one is just a Razor Gore Chariot.
Yeah.
And we've got a War Gore on Razor Gore Chariot. That's a BSB. Normal Razor Gore Chariot and a Bray Shaman on a Razor Gore Chariot.
What's the ward on the BSB?
None.
10 inches from the back of the BSB with my cannon then.
Okay.
Oh no, bouncy tray. So 8 inches from the back?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh.
So stop.
I'm going to re-roll with my engineer.
Is that once per turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, let me check the rune of... So with the rune of forging, I'm going to re-roll that and get an 8.
Yeah, go
so
through.
I was 8 inches in front of the BSB.
Yeah.
So I'll clip through an
Ungor. You'll get an Ungor too, yeah.
Yes.
So 2's to kill the Ungor. Catches your cannonball and licks it on the way through. And I'm T5.
On the BSB, it wounds him at -2.
So I get a 6 up armor save.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 wounds.
It does 1 wound. Cheers, cannon.
Dwarven cannons.
And, well, I think this is just like that's just how it is this edition.
Yeah.
I think with Dwarven cannons. I think actually that's all editions. They've always done D3, haven't they?
No, they used to do D6.
I thought it was the Empire Great Cannon that did D6.
I thought they were higher strength. Anyway.
Anyway.
I just love that you can wound an Ungor with one.
Yeah. The organ gun.
No, none of them are large targets, so you can't see them.
No, I think I'm going to go into the Shaggoth.
The Lone Dragon Ogre Champion, yep.
Oh, is that a Dragon Ogre Champion?
Yeah.
Oh, the Shaggoth's over here.
Yeah, he's behind the hill.
Damn non-standard models.
Yeah. Sorry.
Into the Lone Dragon Ogre, he's going to be too annoying to be left on his own all the time.
Okay, how many we got?
2 and
2.
-1 to hit from the single misfire.
Haven't used your engineer yet.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Tom.
It's all good.
8.
Yep.
So I'll just get the -1 for long range and -1 for multiple shots.
So what's that? 5 to hit?
5s to hit.
Cool.
Yes, 2.
He lives. What strength are you?
Strength 5.
3's to wound.
3s.
AP?
If he -1.
Cool. 4 up saves. Saved them both. Ninja.
On the right flank, my rangers are going to shoot at the dogs, and they are within 6 of the Razor Gore.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are.
So I'm hitting on 3s because I'll be short range because I've got 15-inch shot.
Yep, for sure.
And I've got BS4. Oh, I might kill some dogs.
You might.
I was so like anti-killing dogs off camera.
Is that 5?
5. That is oh, I did. And that is a psych check for the pork missile.
Leadership 6. Hates it.
And runs directly away from the
falls back in good order, yeah.
And causes a panic check in
Immune
there.
psych.
Immune psych. I thought it was going to be like a
no,
cascade.
no.
On the other side, we've got 12 dwarf quarrelers hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And then the champion is a veteran, so hits on 3s.
Okay. So champion misses. Good job,
Champion
mate.
misses.
Good job.
That was, I think, a miss. So he could do it. Could do it.
3s. 1, 2, 3.
3.
It will be a panic check.
It will be. And you'll be under half.
And I will be fleeing if I fail this, yeah. So 6s. Yeah, they didn't like that at all.
How far?
And they go 3.
Good job, boys.
And they are fleeing.
So finally, we've got not the brimstone gun, the steam gun.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to flame?
So there's a whole world of partials. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 partial gore, 2 Tuscarora chariots, and the corner of him.
Right. So there's partials on
everybody. Yeah.
So 4 gore. I get 3 partials.
T4.
5s. 2 at -1.
Fliff.
I've got both chariots are separate, right?
Yep.
But hits one of them and doesn't wound.
And then this one.
BSB.
Oh, he's just a normal chariot.
Oh, is he just a normal chariot? Doesn't wound him.
Yep, cool.
And with that, I think that is the end of Dwarfs turn 1.
Very good.
At least the immediate threats are gone, right?
What, the hounds?
The hounds. So, Beast turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, you look very active to start the command phase.
Yes, we're going to Plague of Rust that giant block of Iron Breakers.
Yes.
Turn their armour into tissue paper. So that is a 6 plus 3 because of your thing. That is just cast on a 9.
Yeah, then that's 3 because of my magic resistance.
Yeah. So you're looking for a 10.
I'm going to Fated because if you are concentrating on that block, I'm going to guess that you're going to have to move towards me and my runesmith, which is here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to Fated there.
Ooh,
no, have
so
it.
they are at -2 armour save until the start of my next turn. So that is good. Okay, that's it for the command phase. Sorry, no, I've got rally fleeing troops to do over there.
Yeah.
So I've got the Warhounds on a 6. Big boys!
Oh, no.
Big boys! Right, that changes things a lot, actually. So I'm going to go there. Right. Declaring charges. Now, the hounds can't because they've rallied. However, do we feel like we can roll big numbers today?
16, so that's a max charge.
That is the max charge. So I'm looking for 6 on 2 dice. No, more than that. 9 on 2 dice. No, I don't think I can do it. It's giving you a free standing.
Well, I was going to say, I don't take the -1 for the standing shoot.
No. Oh, you don't even take that, do you? No. So I don't think
crafted.
the only charge we're going to make then is the gore are going to go into your gyrocopter.
I'm going to...
You can't stand and shoot because I'm doing my base move.
I'm going to hold.
You are going to hold. So I can't fail that charge. I'm only 4 inches away and the back guy's only 6. So I'm just going to move down.
Yeah. It makes sense.
I've moved 4 inches though, so I will be getting my full +3.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for charges.
Well, you say you're going to get your full +3. I'm a dwarf, so I'm initiative dwarf.
Big numbers make monkey brain happy. Yeah, regular moves now. Regular moves.
Right.
Okie dokie then.
So starting with the razor gore.
Yeah, we're going to push these all the way up the flank here. We like to call this act, we're going to make you make decisions.
I don't like making decisions though.
So I'm going to move him 12 up to there, and then 2 just to pull round. And then this dragon ogre's going to come up behind him.
Yes.
The big boy. What strength are their bows?
They're crossbows, so strength 4.
Strength 4. I think I can weather that storm.
Well, that one round of shooting.
Yeah, I think I can weather
Yeah,
that.
just about, I think.
Okay, and then moving over to here, I'm going to need to do some leadership tests for march blocking on them. So the nearest one first on an 8. Frosty, and the second one.
5.
And the third one. Yeah, we can march.
You don't need that VSB.
No! It's because I took these guys to an event and you wouldn't believe how many ones I rolled. So you've got a 3-inch move, so I'm going to say there.
And so that's just outside. 9,
yeah, you can
9
take,
1/4.
You can take your drilled shenanigans and you can stuff them. I'm going to lob some Ungor all the way up the board. These guys are going to march up. And they're going to be one with the trees and protect my chariots.
Okay.
Who are then going to go moo. And come up to here. Like so. So I am going to be in dispel range now for you, but it's only fair to let you have it, isn't it?
I'd like to, I'd like to.
Ooh.
Prison rules, models gone.
Prison rules. And we'll chuck the Razor Gore up there. Okay, that's it for the move. Oh, I can actually move those hounds, can't I?
Yeah.
Old 6th
everyone's
edition.
fast cav now.
Everyone's fast cav now. We're actually going to hide them behind there.
Yeah, and that's, well, it's a bit of a flippant move, but yeah, with a wheel, a move and a wheel, well with it.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry, I should be doing things properly.
No, we knew.
Yeah.
We knew. And I think most people at home know, but it's worth just saying that
it's breaking old fast cav habits is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, fast cav old editions just could do whatever they wanted, couldn't they?
Yeah, with a million reforms a turn.
That's it.
It was great.
Okay, let's do some shooting now.
Spell phase.
Right.
Where do we start?
Do you know what? Just in fact, before I go spell phase, I am actually just going to have these. I'm going to change my mind. They're going to go there. You'll see in a sec why. Because I'd like to do the Dragon Ogre's Magic Missile.
Yes. So
We'll
everyone
start-
within 6 inches, is it?
Yeah, so I actually cast it on myself, so your magic resistance won't apply here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is everyone within 6 inches. Oh, that Razor Gore might be a bit tight. It's there now. Takes a strength 4 hit, D3 strength 4 hit to AP -1.
I'm willing to let you move the Razor Gore
Thank you, sir.
if you face it away from me at the same time. Dun dun dun. There we go.
That's fair. That's fair. So,
I thought you wouldn't take that, actually. I thought that was a flippant sort of...
it's 50 points, and I'm about to blow him up myself, possibly. So
Okay.
he's only got 3 wounds, and it's D3, and it gets rid of his armor save. And yeah. Right, so Stormcall, it is a band level 1, and its casting value is 7, so I'm looking for a 6 on dice. No. But you can do that one without fear, because if you miscasts,
He's a bound.
it's a bound. Right, decisions time. If I make your artillery give ground, can it still shoot next turn?
Because it's still in my turn, so it doesn't
So
matter.
it doesn't count as moving, that's fine. Well, you are within half a range.
You mean to wind blast my...
Your organ gun. Does the organ gun have magic resistance 1?
It's a dwarf, sir.
So it's a blanket. Okay.
I'm going to double check before I commit. So it's -1 across the army, so my organ gun has -1.
So
However, the gyrocopter doesn't have a minus on the magic resistance. So is it additive?
God, JT.
We'll find out if we ever come to it.
Okay, so Wind Blast is an 8+ to cast. Because you're -1, I am looking for a 5 on dice.
Okay. Oh, does it get... Oh, it's out of the tray, man.
It's out of the tray. We'll re-roll it. We'll re-roll it.
You get it anyway.
Get it anyway, the exact same thing.
So
So that is an 11. 10, sorry. You're needing an 11.
I'm just going to Wizardly Dispel.
You're going to
it.
scroll that, are you?
No, Wizardly Dispel.
Oh, Wizardly, sorry.
Yeah, because I got my level 2.
So he's +2 to
within
this, is he?
Yeah.
So you're looking for not
No.
that. Oh, it's nearly a double 1. It's nearly. So it's D3 +3 strength 5 hits, and it's shooting, so I shoot your cannon, don't I?
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
till 7.
So it's
4.
1 to 4.
And needing 6s.
6s.
So 3 6s will kill.
No, but you do give ground.
Eh.
It's cool. You're not getting your short range
actually,
now.
Is there?
Yeah. That was more against turning off your short range. That's all.
Yeah.
That was the main reason of doing that. It wasn't about causing damage at all. Right, now we're just going to wail into that unit there.
And that's my iron breakers that are Plague of Rusted.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to grab a 3rd dice here.
Oh, wonder
I've
why.
I've got the Rune of Balance.
Okay.
So,
What does that do now?
it means that I can roll a 3rd dice and pick the top 2.
At any time.
Just once a turn. Oh, once a phase or turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to start off with the bound fireball. So
Okay.
+1 to this.
And -1.
Well,
Because, yeah.
+2, -1.
Yeah.
So just
And you've got a 9.
7 total.
Or 7.
So you're needing an 8.
I'm just going to use the balance now.
Okay. Yep, gone.
Gone.
That's 10 total, yep. And now we're going to do the big one. The 5d6 strength one. And this is going to be at the warrior unit.
At the warrior unit, so this is -2 because my Rune Lord. Oh, do you want to have not declared that before? He's -2 at the Rune Lord unit.
So we're basically flat rolling. No, yeah, I will go for that one. Just because flat
The Iron
rolling
Breakers.
doesn't feel good. Yeah, we'll go for the Iron Breakers. 4 to 8. No. Is it a 7 to cast or an 8 to cast? It is an 8 to cast. I fail because of your magic resistance. Everyone who says magic resistance is no good, there you go.
Yeah.
And then it is combat. So I've only got
is.
this over here. So we'll start off with our Primal Fury.
Have you got a gore hoof?
No. No
gore.
champion. No champion. Foe render?
No, foe render is a special rule now. I always want to call it a foe render.
Because it used to be.
But it's such a cool name for a champion as well.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're called now. I very rarely even do it.
Not got a champion.
Truehorn.
Truehorn.
And I don't have it.
Truehorn.
A Truehorn.
It sounds such a noble, bright name.
It does. Are we within 18 inches? I believe we are. Yep.
For re-rolling.
No, just gives it leadership 9. Leadership 9. Only on the Primal Fury, though. So I'm looking for a 9 or less. I get it. So what that means for these guys, they now get to reroll once to hit. That's across the whole army for Primal Fury. And then they've got Blood Rage and Bestial Charge. So Bestial Charge means they get +1 strength. Blood Rage, I don't believe triggered at that moment.
That's the frenzy if you've got the Blood Rage rule.
If I double it. If I roll a double.
Gore got that as well?
Goreheads, yeah, Blood Rage.
Oh, mental, I thought they didn't. I thought it was just
See,
like
if they pass, they become frenzy. They don't get the additional frenzy. That's all. So, you know, it's all good. We're straight forward and we're re-rolling ones to hit. So I've got 6 attacks as they have 2 hand weapons.
I'm Web Skill 4.
I am also.
So I'm a combat helicopter.
You are a combat helicopter, yes. So we're hitting you on 4s. We're re-rolling the 1s. So that is 1-1 and 1 hit. That's not great. So 2 hits.
Tough 5.
Strength 4. 5 to wound you. No.
And I've got 2 attacks back because I'm a helicopter.
1 hit. I'm T4.
Strength 4.
Doesn't wound.
Oh, so we...
You win by 1 because you're close order, I bet.
I don't think I am. I'm skirmisher.
Oh, then I think that's a draw.
We draw.
Love it when a draw actually happens in Old World. It's like the 3rd one I've ever seen.
We don't have to do anything with it.
No.
Why didn't I land on top of the hill?
And that's it.
Yeah, so into Dwarfs, turn 2. So, Dwarves, turn 2. Command phase, we've got nothing, right?
Nope.
Declare charges.
Oh, actually, you can dispel that in your command phase if you want.
It's not a remains in place.
Oh, sad
but
times.
it's not going to come into it, no charge from them.
Okay.
I've got a charge from my warriors that's going to go into the Ungor.
The fearless Ungor.
So a charge reaction from the Ungor.
Oh, they're running.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not within 9. I'll obviously continue chasing.
Yes. You won't be able to make contact with any of those chariots, though.
No, because I'm not within 9.
So here is a quick question.
Yes.
It's worth putting this one on camera as well. At which point do I do my flee reaction? Before or after you have drilled?
You do it now, and then my drill comes at the point of my
Just because I flee from the centre of your unit, obviously.
Yes, so you'll flee through.
So it would be there. Yep, that's fine.
Cool.
So I'm going to peg it. You roll your charge. See if you catch me.
You determine your final position.
Oh, I do, don't I? Yeah. So I'm out of there. So
You are out of there.
8, so I can't go that way and stay in the unit side.
Oh, so you pop through and panic.
Yeah. It'll be just out the other side. So it'll be a panic test for these 3.
Excellent.
I'm confident. So that is my final location. So yeah, you definitely ain't catching me.
Panics. Do you want to start with the BSB or do you want to end with the BSB?
I think we'll end with the BSB, funnily enough.
Okay.
So it's 8-3 rolling across the board. So number 1,
the sorcerer.
Shaman. Fine.
Yeah.
Number 2, the base chariot is a 10. Let's re-roll that.
Gets rid of those dice.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then the last one.
The BSB needs a reroll of himself.
Bounced out.
Oh, just about.
Oh, Chaos God, smile on me today.
And I will. Let's roll the dice.
Let's see how far you go.
And then I'll do my drilled.
So you're going
5.
Quite far.
Yeah.
It's -1 for you, isn't it? So because you're a dwarf and little.
It's not with the charge, just with the fall backs.
What is it?
Yeah. So we've got the dwarf warriors moved up, and they've moved through the woods, so go -1. Next, the iron breakers are going to drilled to get into a line, and then I'm actually going to move up, and we've pre-measured this that I actually get within 3 inches of one of the chariots, and that's why I didn't declare a charge.
Yep.
Is because I'd need a full charge of a 6 to get into that chariot, and then yes, I'd align, but then if I didn't roll the 6. I'd only go forward an amount that wouldn't bring me to deny impact hits.
Yeah.
So I thought it was better to deny the impact hits and trust my iron breakers to be iron breakers on being charged.
Yeah.
So I'm actually, after drilled, march blocked by the Dragon Ogre. Oh my God. So I should have rolled the charge.
Oi, short boys.
So with that, I actually get 3 inch forwards. And the Dragon Ogre just about I know I've got them over here at the moment, but it doesn't matter either way. When I get the Iron Breakers to one side or the other,
it'll be just enough to get in the flank, yeah.
It's just enough to get in the flank. And I should have charged from the 666. Oh my god.
Hey, but the Dragon Ogre's not getting rid of your ranks. The 6 chariots will get rid of your ranks, but yeah.
I mean, it's a great victory to me that he doesn't demand a rank. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So the BSB was going to go and join this unit. And actually both of them were going to go and join that unit, but...
In the Warriors?
Yeah, because I thought that's where your characters are. I'll potentially just go into that unit. I've now got a decision. And I sort of don't want to... One of the units going to crumble no matter what I do now. So I might as well go into the Iron Breakers is my thought process, just to force them to stick around longer because it's the better unit to stick around longer.
I like the thinking.
So let's make up for this by doing some good shooting. I'm going to start with my 12 Quarrelers, and they're going to shoot into the Dragon Ogre champion.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll just wipe them out. That's the plan anyway. It always works according to plan, right?
Yeah. There you go, I'll leave that down.
So we've got 12 of them, one of them hitting on a 3.
Okay.
Because he's a champion.
Okay. Champion hits this time.
Hit, yeah. And then I am Armor Bane 2. Oh, 2 of the Armor Bane 2.
And 1 normal,
and
yeah?
1 normal, yeah.
So the 1 normal, any AP?
No.
So 3 up for that one. Oof! And then the 2 at minus...
Minus 2.
Okay, so 5 ups. Yeah, 1 wound left. Yeah, 1 wound left.
So he's remaining on 1 wound. It's a bit troublesome. But do I just allow a 1 wound Dragon Ogre to charge me from an inch away? You'll get the combat res. Do I trust my Iron Breakers to just bash you?
I don't trust your Iron Breakers after that March block test.
You make a real good point, you know. You make a real good point. I'm going to shoot the cannon at the Shartak.
Sorry, this one or this one?
Oh, that's the Shaggoth.
That's the Shaggoth, that's the Shartak.
So similar in
They are.
noise. Shush. Do you know what? I'll fire it at that guy.
Yep, that's fine.
That guy. Let's not deal with these Dragon Ogres.
10 from the back, yeah?
10 from the back. 6 from the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
4 from the back. What's your base size?
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Wounds.
Minus 2 because I didn't get a 6.
6 ups. Nope.
No, and it does D3. A 1 again.
You could have blown that one up. Yeah, they only have 4 wounds. Oh no, you don't get.
I don't do the +1 for the great.
So I wasn't trying to have a dig at you.
Sure you weren't.
No, not at all. I'll rise above that.
Next, we'll do the organ gun.
Same target.
How many wounds has the BSB got left?
You can't shoot the BSB because of these 2.
Because he's a character?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I couldn't last turn when I shot him?
Oh, my fault for missing it.
So I'll shoot at the...
The wounded one or the not wounded one?
Don't think I can see the wounded one, so let's shoot
the not wounded one.
Yeah. So I get 10...
Oh, go away!
Misfire, which I'll reroll because the engineer. 6.
16 shots! Yeah. Owie!
So toughness of...
Toughness 5 on it?
Yeah, so forced wound.
We got hit first.
Oh, Jesus.
Go, right.
So yeah, I'm over half range, firing multiple shots. So it's...
Minus 2?
6 is to hit.
What, your ballistics go 3?
I think so, as a dwarf crew. So that's 3 hits, because he hits on 6s. Oh, 3 wounds, and 2 of them are Armor Bane 2, so minus 3.
Okay, so I get no saves off of that, and then 1, just minus 1?
Minus 1, yeah.
5 up. In the box, that was a 5 as well.
Yes, 3 wounds done.
And another one, down to 1 wound. It's a good thing I got a lot of wound tokens.
Yeah.
Can you kill something so I can have a token back, please?
No, I'm going to make it as horrible for you to put them out across the entire game. So, across the right-hand side of the battlefield, on the sort of forgotten flank...
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get the 10 Rangers firing into the Dragon Ogres.
Rock on.
Hitting on... Do you know what? I've rolled them. Am I in half range?
15. Yeah, you grand.
Yeah, cool. So hitting on 3s. That's 4 hits.
Strength 4?
Good shooting, lads. Yeah, so 4s. That's 2 armor bane 2s.
So 5 ups. Suffers 1.
Yeah.
And another wound token.
And I think that is all.
It's on.
Oh, the combat. The combat, yeah.
So I got my Primal Fury. So still again on 9s. I've passed. So I don't get the +1 strength anymore.
Is that every turn, not just on the charge? Yeah.
Every turn. So I lose the +1 to the +1 strength is only on the charge. I'm now getting rerolls of 1 to hit.
Okay. I'm initiative 2.
I'm initiative 3.
Okay. You go first.
So reroll the 1s to hit. That's 5 hits. I'm only strength 3 now though.
Yes.
6s. That's a 6.
Oh, he gets a 6. 4 up.
Hey!
Oh, he
Stabs
takes a
him.
win. 2 attacks back.
Hitting on 4s.
2 hits. 4s to wound.
Oh!
2.
Boom.
Excellent.
So you win by 1.
And I'm monstrous cav. So you won't fall back in good order.
No, I'll flee if I failed it.
Yes.
So I'm on 8 re-rolling because of my BSB.
Yeah.
9. I'll
Re-rolling.
re-roll. Oh. 7, so I've passed on the... oh no, because you're outnumbered, I failed.
Well, I won by 1.
Oh, so I have just passed.
Yes.
Just, so I give ground.
And I'm going to follow up.
And we're back in combat.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that makes it my turn.
That is Dwarf turn 2. So into Tom's turn 3.
Yeah, I forgot to gaze at the gods last turn. I apologise, viewers. We're going to start now, though. So we'll do the BSB. Now, he got a temporary 1 last time, so we can forget about it. And this time, he got a 5!
+1 attack.
For the rest of the game.
Yes.
And then on the Shaman, who got +1 weapon skill last time.
Initiative.
+1 initiative. So I'm just going to put some green dice down next to them to show that. So purple's wounds and green dice is gaze of the gods. 2 and 4.
This man doesn't use Quartermaster.
I'm actually
So good for remembering the gaze of the gods, man.
It is. But the thing is, if it's on my phone, it may as well not exist because I'm not looking at it. I need it on the table. But yeah, tokens eventually. Right, then we are going to Plague of Rust, the big block over here.
Right, so I've now got my Dwarf King in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe I'm magic resistance 2.
Okay, so it is a casting value of a 9, so I'm looking at 7 on dice because I'm getting +2 myself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 7, so that's 9 on dice.
Right. and let's have a think about whether...
So you do have 1
Oh, I'm
spell
only
break.
-1.
So that's actually even better. That's 10 on dice then. So you're looking for an 11, but you do have a Spellbreaker left.
I'm going to Spellbreaker this one.
That's worth
because
it.
it's going to matter during the combat as well as any shooting.
For sure.
Which isn't going to happen because we're going to be in combat.
You say that. We'll see. We'll see.
Not charge this turn.
Well, yeah, but there might be things out of combat. Right, so charges to declare. We've got a few now. So a Shaggoth's going in there.
I can't do anything.
Yeah. This guy's going to go in there.
So that is into my cannon.
Into your cannon. My Razor Gore's going to go into here.
Okay.
And then we...
That's into the Engineer.
It's into the Engineer. Oh, it's an Engineer. I thought it was a Thane.
No.
Then we are going to chuck the BSB and this Razor Gore, this Tuskor Chariot into there.
Okay.
So although you did get rid of the thing there, I'm going to be slamming it in that way instead.
No, I didn't get it in.
No, you would have done, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And if I'd have got far enough up, you wouldn't have been able to do any like jiggery pokery on
In fact, we're going to put 2 Razors. So we'll put the BSB, a Razor Gore Chariot, and a Tuskor, the furthest Tuskor Chariot into here.
Yes.
And that's it. That's it for charges. So rally fleeing troops. Got these over here.
Yes. So that's the Ungor.
8 re-rolling. Yeah, grand. And that's it for fleeing stuff. So
I'm going to have to hold, right? I'm not going to be...
I've got some terror coming at you, so you won't be able to just hold off of that. You've got terror over here, off of the Shaggoth, and you've got terror coming off of the BSB.
Right, and that's into the... Well, I'm 10 on both of them, because my king He's within 12.
Yep.
So the Quarrelers
Oh!
and the Dwarf Warriors.
Oh, cool.
Love it.
So you will hold with both, will you?
Yeah. I can't not.
That's fine.
Yeah. He's. Do you know what? Just measure me like 13 off, like the Terracausa, I suppose, or the nearest chariot that goes into them. I suppose I could rally. I could fall. I only have to fall back 6 inches.
Oh,
that's a thought.
Looking for a 5 then.
So the furthest away chariot into the flank of my warriors needs a 6, basically. Oh no, you don't. You needed a 12, which is a 5.
5. So they're in. So this one goes moo, 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 and goes over here. Like
and
that.
then you accidental contact my iron breakers.
Oh, so I get disrupted charge.
So I'm going to choose to join that combat.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. These two can't fail. Right, over here, I'm pretty sure that Dragon Ogre can't fail.
No, because he's within 7 plus a 1 minimum.
So that's going to rock into the flank there. And then what's that distance there? Is that 12 or is that 13?
That is 13 because you're over the 12, right?
Okey-dokey.
He's not fully 13, but...
So he has got Swift Stride, but we'll roll a normal charge first. So 7, yeah, I'm in.
Cool.
Because I've still got the Swift Stride as well.
Right.
So, well, I'll roll it for posterity's sake. So
yeah, definitely, even with a wheel round halfway.
And then the Shaggoth's just going to crunch in there. So the Dragon Ogre is charging the Rangers over here.
I'm going to stand,
you're going to stand and shoot.
Obviously.
You've got no suffrage for that either, do you?
No. He's just hitting normally.
That'll do, boys.
They get 5 hits. And then 6s will be armor bane 2.
one wound, armor bane 1.
Armor bane nothing.
No, so
AP
just
nothing.
3 up. It wounds me though. So you get 1 for combat res there, mate.
Excellent.
And then just my charge distance. It's 12 inches away, so I'm in.
Yeah, with the movement 7.
So I go up to your closest model like so, and then you...
And then I will rank up to a line.
You rank up to a line.
Right, so...
Regular moves.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not even going to attempt that bloody march. It's not even worth it. So I am march blocked here, but on a war beast going on its own leadership, it's just not worth it. I'm actually not march blocked there, so they can do their own thing, which they're going to do. They're going to come up to here. Here I'm for sure march blocked on both of them, so we'll just roll that. The Tuscarora Chariot can, and the Razorgore Chariot cannot. So
we'll find out how much it matters.
2.
Yeah. But even that, if you wanted to wheel further, you can clip through the back with your own units.
So I can end up like that.
Yeah.
That's for you.
So the beasts can march, but the iron breakers are scared of marching.
That's it. That's it. Right, you can't march, and given that you can't march, boys, get back in town. Oh no, they rallied this turn, so I can't do that. You're actually going to come back a bit.
He's going to go backwards.
Yes, because I don't want you overrunning, if I'm purely honest with you. That's the main issue that I'm encountering here. So these are going to come up to here. That should be on that. Yeah, now some people would think, why haven't I charged my Bray Shaman? Because I don't want to give you the points, is the main answer to that.
What, of like, if I do actually win the combat?
Yeah, it swings it too much. And the fact that he's my general as well, it's given me too many benefits having him alive. And if I can't blow that unit up with 3 chariots, a wizard's not going to change the situation any.
No.
You know? So it's just a case of, let's hope. I'm going to try and...
Pork missile?
Well, they've both got movement left. This one's march blocked. I can't see him
shooting.
It is the shaman. Can't see him shooting this turn, so we're going to march him. Yes, we are. I'm going to roll a dangerous terrain test.
Yes. Here comes the 1.
Big boy. So, that is 3 inches to there. I've got 11 left. 8 up to there. And we'll go for another 3. Do. This boy's come in screaming up through.
I'm going to say at the point of playing dwarfs, I preferred it when chariots auto blew up upon entering terrain.
Yeah, yeah.
When I play a chariot army, that viewer will reform. But
oh dear. Who did you come from?
He came from one of the chariots that went...
It's that one. Because
no, I think it's one that you didn't charge. This one was at the far end that I didn't hurt.
Very good. And then, yeah, that's it. We'll go straight to combat. Cool. We've got no shooting.
Where do you want to start?
Oh, no, we do have shooting. The Shagger.
Oh, the magic missile.
Yeah. So pretty sure all your Rune Lords are in combat now, aren't they?
Yes, and he's all the way over here.
Yeah. So I'm looking for a 6. Let's cast on an 8 total.
I'm going to fate it.
B.
7.
So it's D3 strength 4 hits.
Oh, you target yourself, don't you?
D3. Would you like to roll them on me? Because I suffer it too.
Yeah, go on.
Go on, so D3 on me.
2. Strength 3. Strength 4.
Toughness 5. Doesn't
Nothing.
wound. D3 on you. 2. 4s to wound you. No. The important thing is now I've got +1 initiative and +1 attack because that's now quickened the Dragon Ogre.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. The damage is almost like a nice
little bonus. And what's the range of it? 6?
Oh, does it get the pig?
It does.
Go on, let you roll it.
Yes. 2. Can't kill him.
5s to wound him.
Oh, I get a window.
Is it -1? It is at -1, so he just suffers it.
Excellent.
Straight in.
Small victories. Small victories.
Well, it's kind of penance that it happened this turn after me dodging it last turn. So cheers again for that. All right then, let's do some combat.
Should we start with the best combat of the game? The gyrocopter combat. Does it matter for you?
Yeah, a little bit, because
right.
if you beat...
You choose then.
And I'll explain why, because if he beats me here and overruns into the back of that chariot, that's going to cause me a lot of pain.
Yeah, +2, yeah.
Yeah, so that would just...
That really wasn't actually what I was suggesting.
No.
I was thinking what's the least valuable combat?
We can do, well, probably that one. And I am sitting at initiative 9 right now.
Initiative Dwarf?
Yeah, well, just, because it's initiative 4 base. He's got uncanny senses for +1. He charged for another +3, and he's quickened for another +1. Super speed. So he's weapon skill 6 to hit.
Yes.
4 hits. And so any 6s are AP 5, any normal ones are AP 2.
Yes.
So that is 3 AP 2.
3 AP 2. I've got shield and dwarven heavy armor. So 6 is... No, 2 die.
Stumpy stump.
I've then got 10 quarrelers striking back.
Line hammering bastard.
I know, like, I mean, these lines of missile troops have popped up everywhere.
Yeah, they're just awful. They've never existed before. I've never seen it.
So I hit on 4s because you're not double +1.
No, and I am T5.
Oh, I'm only a measly strength 3.
There's 2.
There's 3.
Oh, is that 3?
One with a beast dice as well.
Okay, is there any AP on this?
No, AP, nothing.
Okay, so 3 up saves. No, he takes 1, so he's down to 5.
Ah.
And now I've got some stomp. So I've got D3 +1 stomp.
Yes.
Only 2.
Strength 6?
Yep, so 2 wounds, but no AP.
Are you Behemoth?
No, I'm only a monstrous.
Ah, so not a minus.
No.
4s! Oh, 2 die.
Okay, so let's do some combat res.
Right.
So you did a wound to me.
Yeah.
You got anything else there, mate? Standards or anything like that?
No.
So I've got 4 kills in close order for 5.
Yeah, I've got did a wound, close order, so I lose by 3.
Yeah, and because I'm a terror causer, your break test will be an additional -1. So you're at -4.
Now, because of where the casualties come from, I'm out of 12 of the Dwarf Lord.
And your BSB.
Yeah.
So -4.
So 6, I definitely fail on that.
You definitely fail.
And I run.
And I am going to attempt to restrain and reform.
Okay. I run 2d6 -1. 5.
Oh, you might be off.
I'm off there.
And then restraining for me, I do. On an 8.
And do I go off?
Yeah. She's out of there.
Thought so. On the other side of the battlefield, we have some other beleaguered dwarfs.
We do. So we've got 9 Dragon Ogre attacks coming at you. I am weapon skill 4. And I'm strength 7.
I am 4.
I've got, oh, sorry.
4s now.
6 ed things coming back in. I don't auto strike first. I'm initiative 1 because of great weapons up to 4. But I still think that's
I'm
high.
initiative Dwarf.
Initiative Dwarf. Right, so 4 to hit you.
Yes.
No rerolls here. Oh, could have done with them as well. Now 2s to wound you. 6s are armor bane.
Yeah.
Just great weapons. So that's at -3, and these are at -2.
So the -3 just ignores my save, and then this. So that's one of them. And then 3 6-ups because of heavy armor shield. So that's 4 total dead from my front rank. And I had an additional 2 on my front rank. So I've got 1, 2. I've got 4 back. One of which is a champion for 5 attacks.
He gets ballistic skill and attacks.
he doesn't get a ballistic skill.
Oh, it's that one that did.
Yeah, it's the Quarreler champion gets ballistic skill. So I hit 4 times.
Strength, oh yeah.
I am strength 3.
So 5 to wound.
5's 2.
He could kill one. No, he's okay. 3 up saves.
Okay.
I've got stomp attacks now.
Did I do any wounds on the way in?
You did 1 on the way in.
Cool, so I've got a combat
No, 2, sorry, 2.
No, I did that last turn. The other one last turn.
Yeah, you definitely did 1 at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just for the combat res as we're going through.
So I've got 6 stomp attacks, so it's strength 5. So 3's to wound you. That's armor bane.
Oh no, that was a lot.
So the 6 is armor bane 1, so that's at -1, and the other at -none.
So the -none is 4s. Do 2. And then the one at -1
-1, yeah.
is 5s, so it does another one.
Oh, that's a lot of combat
That
res.
is a lot of combat
So that's
res.
7. So I've killed 7, and I've got another one for close order for 8.
I am close order and did a wound with my crossbows. So I'm -6.
Yeah, no terror here though.
No, but if I'm more than doubled, so if I will just
You
run.
will be running.
So do I run? I run.
She do. Oh, I'm going to restrain.
Okay. Okay. Do you into the trade?
I do restrain.
And my run is 1.
Should have gone into you. Should have gone into you.
Excellent.
Do you know what, boys?
Through
if you
the
want to
sense,
shoot
you
me,
can't go all the way that round. I'm within 1 of you, sir,
course.
at the end of my move.
so I can go like that.
I've just got to be smug in that victory.
Yeah, no, you do.
That small victory.
Yeah. Oh, you wankers. Right, moving across. We'll do some more.
Good boys.
We'll do some more silly ones. So I'm going to start with my goodest boy, the Razor Gore, going into your engineer here.
Right, okay. I'm Initiative Dwarf again.
I'm quite a lot higher. He's getting his +3, so that puts him at initiatives 5 or 6.
You've got your impact hits though, haven't you?
I've got Primal Fury first, and this is where, so Razor Gores are really good. If there's any Beastman players out there who are on the fence about Razor Gores, just buy the model, take them. They're amazing.
Or use a cow, right?
Just use a cow. I mean, my Warhounds came from my 3-year-old son's toy collection, so be creative. So I'm on 9s because of the Hall of the First Beast, for Primal Fury. He passes it. So now, what happens with Razor Gores is they are the epitome of buff stacking. So they do D3 impact hits. They have armor bane 1, and they get AP 1 for charging, and they get another 2 for passing their Primal Fury.
Right.
So they're rerolling 1s to hit. They're AP 3, but that's not on the impact hits. So we'll do the impact hits first. So it's D3, and these are just armor bane 1. So 2, and they're at strength 5. So 3.
I'm only tough 4 as an engineer.
Oh, 3's to wound you. So no AP, but 2 of them.
And Dwarf engineers have heavy armor.
So
It saves 1, so I'm on 1 wound.
I have 4 basic attacks and weapon skills 3.
And your initiative is higher than my 2.
It is. I am initiative 2 base, but it's 5 because of the
you
charge.
make any sort of charge.
So I'm hitting you on 4s, re-rolling the 1s because of Primal Fury.
Reroll them 1s.
So it's 1 hit so far. 2 hits total. So I am at strength 5, so 3's to wound you.
Yeah.
And these are at AP 3.
So that was 1 at -3, which is kills.
Oh, so now we've just had a panic-causing situation for that organ gun.
Yes. So I'm leadership 10 for the organ gun. Love it.
Okay, he's going to go steaming straight into you, mate. Could you just measure?
So he will miss me.
He will miss you. Well, then I shall restrain and reform.
I imagine so.
On a 6. No, I will keep going straight forwards. I will go off the boards.
8.
Is that off the board?
Oh yeah, because it's from this side.
Yeah.
You only needed 4 to get off.
Very good. Right, well, he's going to cause you problems next turn then.
Yes.
We've got then a lone dragon ogre Shartak going into your cannon crew.
Yeah.
So I'm weapon skill 4.
I'm weapon skill 3 as a dwarf crew.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got a downgrade.
Oh, 3's to hit, yeah. That's 3 hits. I'm strength 7.
It's up to 4.
2s. That's 1 dead.
Oh. So that's 1 crew
1 wound.
gone.
No, it's just 1 wound taken, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Combined.
it's a loss of an attack.
Oh, okay.
So 2 attacks back.
Both miss. I've got 2 stomps.
3s.
4. 3s. 1 at armor bane 1.
So that just kills 1. And light armor kills 1.
So
you can steam forward into the organ gun with this one?
Yes. Yeah, I do. 6.
Yeah, which is well within.
Choo-choo. Panic chair. Ooh, do you have to do it if you're in combat?
Do you want me to just take it so we don't have to look it up?
Yeah, go on then.
10.
Close. Very close. Right, let's do loads of impact hits now.
Right.
Okay, so we need to Primal Furies first.
Yes, we do. So start at whichever side you want.
18. Right, so the Tuskor Chariot is getting the boost.
So that's this one.
Yeah, then these are going to be on leadership 8.
Yes.
So
the Tuskor with the reroll.
And it's just 9s, so he does fail. That's fine. This one's on an 8.
That's the BSB.
Gets it. And then the normal one gets it as well.
And those are the Bestigor chariots.
The Razor chariots, yeah. So let's do some impact hits. So all the impact hits are at strength 5.
Yes.
I'm just going to roll them together.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
To speed things up?
Because it's all into the warriors, not the...
Yeah, and any Gaze of the Gods effects. So although, yeah, it doesn't affect
his weapons
the chariot.
still anyway, right?
But even if you got +1 strength, it wouldn't affect the chariot. It just affects him. Cool. So I've got 3d6 plus 5 impact hits.
Okay.
So it's 2 off of each of the Razor Gore and 1 off of the Tuskor.
Okay.
So that's 10, 15.
Rot row. Maybe could have used that banner in the 5-foot ward in the other unit.
Yeah. So this is 3 to wound you, and they're at AP 2.
Yes.
Because they're all heavy chariots. Ooh, it's a lot of 1s and 2s. So that is 7 at -2.
7 6-ups then. Ooh. So that's 6, 7. Are we saying a third of them would go into the side?
Oh, yeah, no, that's a good point. Well, we shouldn't have done that.
We'll just do a third of them into the side, right?
Yeah.
So on a 4-up, the remainder, because we've got 7, goes into the side. It does.
Okay.
So that's 3 into the side. 6s, so 2 die from the side.
Okay.
And then the remaining 4 into the front.
Yep.
6s.
Kill 4.
4.
Okay. Let's do some normal attacks now.
Well, what characters do you have?
I only have the BSB right there.
I'm going to challenge with my Lord. And actually, we should have done this before Impact.
Your Lord is not in my fighting rank, sir.
I am in a fighting rank, so
but
I
not
can
in my fighting rank.
But I can declare a challenge.
At that.
So Dwarf Lord challenges.
Yeah.
Do you want to accept?
I have to, sir. I have to, sir. So my BSB into your Dwarf Lord. What initiative is your Dwarf Lord, sir?
Initiative Great Weapon.
Initiative Great Weapon.
On the knock charge.
Very good, sir. So I'm going to resolve the chariot first, and then I'm going to resolve Matey Boy.
Yeah, I think
everyone's higher initiative.
Everyone is higher initiative than me.
Well, your shield bearers are initiative 2, 3.
Are you anything lower than
5?
3?
5 is my lowest.
Right, so you can do everything in whatever order you want.
Yeah. So I've got the Razor Gore first. So he's weapon skill 3. What weapon skill are you?
I'm weapon skill 4 on the warriors.
No, it's
and the Lord?
Yeah.
Oh, weapon skill 7.
So 5 to hit you?
Yes.
But re-rolling the 1s. So that's okay. That's 2 hits. I'm strength 5. They've got armor bane, so they're AP 3 right now.
I'm tough 10.
So 6 is to wound you.
Yeah.
They're AP 3, but if I do roll that 6, it's -4.
Cool.
No. I'm not done.
Yeah.
I've got a Bestigor hitting you on.
Yeah.
He's weapon skill 4, so it'll be 4.
So 4s, yeah.
Ooh. Hits. His strength is 6, so it'll be still 6s. Yep. Nope. I've got a Gore. Misses, but re-rolling the 1s to hit because of Primeval Fury. He's strength 4, so 6s.
Yes.
Nope. And then I've got Man on top.
Yes, UBSB.
BSB, yeah. In 4 attacks, he's at weapon skill 5, so it's 4 to hit you.
Yes.
And he's got the Mangelder, which is +1 strength, I want to say.
6s.
Yeah, it's never going to be any better. But if you suffer a wound, you're at -1 leadership for the rest of the turn.
Okay, cool.
So 4s to hit you, re-rolling 1s. Cool. 6s to wound you. Come on, do 1 to him. 1. So that is -1. Does he have armor bane? It's just -1, mate.
-1. So I'm on a 4-up, and then I've got a 5-up ward because I'm in a unit with the banner.
Yep.
5-up ward. 4-up.
Oop.
Do I take the 5-up ward? I'm going to take my 2-up ward.
Once per game.
The once per game. Because I don't want that -1.
Oh!
Oh, I really didn't want that -1 this turn.
So if you do lose combat, You're an additional -1 to your leadership.
Yeah, so I'm leadership 9.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, and you're terror, so leadership
2.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, when you do come to hit me back,
yes,
you're at -1 to hit.
Okay, cool.
Because it's slow skin. We may as well do that now and just keep the challenge nice and little.
Yeah, we can do. So I've got 4 attacks. I'm weapon skill 7, so it's 3s to 4s.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s.
That's all hit.
And then I'm great weapon.
So strength
so
6.
Strength 6.
3s. 3.
1 at -3, 2 at -2.
So 6 ups, and then the 1 at -3 goes through.
Yep.
So I lose 2 wounds.
Now,
any multiples?
No. It's just great weapon. I've then got these shield bearers who have 3 attacks.
Again, -1 to hit. So what? 5s to hit?
Yeah, and I've got hatred characters that confers to all my unit.
Yep.
So 2 hits.
Strength
4.
Nope.
So nothing.
Okay, moving on.
Yes.
So I've got this one. So going against the unit. So
yeah, into the warriors. Into the nice combat res block.
Into the combat res machine, yeah. So I've got 4 attacks off the Razor Gore, 4s to hit, but rerolling 1. Right, Razor Gore's got 2 hits on the unit, so I'm strength 5, I'm at AP 3 right now, 6s make it 4. Nope, so that's 1 at -3.
And that just kills a dwarf.
Pump. Right, we've got a Bestigore, weapon skill 4. Misses, but rerolling 1s.
Do you want to declare anything into my champion of the unit or the rune lord?
Not the Rune Lord.
Do you want this to be...
Where is the champion?
There.
Then no. If it was the dude right in front of me, I'd have said yes.
Right.
So strength 6, 2s to wound you.
Yes.
Wounds, -2.
Right. 6s. No.
So that's Bestigore, Gore, Razor Gores, they're all done. This one.
Yeah.
Tuskor Chariots, right. So I've got 2 Tuskors. This one failed its Primal Fury.
Yes.
So I'm not re-rolling any 1s to hit. The Tuskors are only at -1.
Cool.
Okay. No! I've got a Gore. No! Missing those.
Oh, he failed Primal Fury.
And I got a Bestigore. Nope. Because you're weapon skill 4, aren't you?
Yes.
Pooh! That's what that was.
Right. So I've got my Rune Lord.
Oh, you do?
With great weapon. Oh, do you know what? Let's do it in actual initiative order. Okay. I've got the one champion who's not actually in contact with anyone.
No, so we'll just get one attack.
Yeah.
Sorry, against 2, mate.
The only...
Yeah.
Here, yeah. So hits once.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. I've then... 2 have died from the side.
Yep. So you'll get 2 back. 1 back. No, none back. Yeah, 1 back.
Oh, there was 2... that was 4 ranks at the start.
There was, yeah.
The front is actually dead, so you were right, actually just 1 back.
Yeah, 1
because
back.
you killed my entire front rank.
Feels good to be a baller.
Hits once, doesn't wound. No! Next, my Iron Breakers. The champion is on this side because I've got so many characters I've pushed right out to the side of the unit.
4 or 5 attacks, damn.
Yeah, 1, 2,
or is
3.
Is that your BSB?
BSB is there.
So he'll get a supporting attack. But
he will, yeah. So I've got 4 total attacks from the Iron Breakers.
Weapon skill 4 on the chariot.
Weapon skill 5
Very
for
good.
my Iron Breakers.
Toughness 4 on a Tuskor.
Oh, so 1 wound at -1 because I've got Gromril weapons.
Okay, 5 up save. Big boy.
I've got my BSB, who I don't know why I didn't just include because I was thinking great weapon.
We needed to watch him miss publicly. That's why.
That's exactly what just happened. And then my Rune Lord.
2 hits.
Hits twice.
Strength.
Strength great weapon. So
3s.
6. 1.
-2.
Yes. Yeah.
6 ups. Yeah, it takes it down to 2. So you did 2 wounds to me.
Oh,
in total.
Excellent. Excellent. It went so well.
Sorry, 3. You did 1 there.
Yeah.
So you did 3 wounds to me in total. So I've done how many dwarves?
You did 8, so it's a difference of 5.
So 3. Oh, I've got more than that, mate. You're about to see, and this is why I believe chariots. Everyone's been harping on about dragons. Yeah, everyone's been harping on saying dragons, dragons, dragons. I'm about to get +3 to this combat res simply from having models there.
Yes.
Because close order stacks.
Yeah. So you throw with the 5 to start.
So I've got 8 kills, yeah?
Yeah, 8.
I've got 3 close orders.
Yeah.
And I've got a BSB. And I've got a flank.
Okay. So in mine, I've got 2 units with close order.
Yeah.
I did 3 wounds. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a flank as well, don't you?
I've got a flank, 2 ranks. I've got a standard, a BSB. I've got 2 runes of battle, so I lose by 1.
And you're at -3 to your rolls because of Big Boy.
-2. Right?
So -1 there, minus another 1 for terror.
But it's 2 from my actual main leadership.
2 from your stock leadership, and then another -1. Yes.
I'm going to stubborn and shield wall on both units.
On both. Okay.
Yes.
If you're going to stubborn and shield wall on both units, I'm going to follow up on both of them, and then that's going to stay there.
Right. Okay. So they give ground.
You give ground.
I give ground. And then you stay with your...
That goes in. That goes in. That stays there.
Yeah. So I'll be getting a 2-inch charge with those iron breakers next turn, but that's about it from there.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Right, now the gore one. Let's see if it matters.
And that is just to explain that, Tom.
Yeah.
I'll guess that so it's not a conjoined combat when I'm in there next turn.
That's exactly the reason why. I know that unit's very big, very scary, and I've just found out I can't do much to hurt it. So I'm going to speed bump you.
Well, with the Lord able to take the challenges when you've got them single... This is the downside of the challenge.
This is it. I should have really had them the other way around. Because had I had them the other way around, maybe I've got a bit more damage mitigation. As it is, I need to sacrifice a unit.
And I don't think you're too upset about
An 85-point core chariot, that's what it's there for.
Yes.
Yeah, it's already used its first charge, so it's useless.
The best combat of the game?
Yeah, I'm rolling my Primal Fury.
My first charge, didn't you? Oh, no, I got ranks off.
You got ranks for that unit.
I joined the combat. Yeah.
Which is very clever. Realistically, I shouldn't have charged that. I would have smashed through that line and back out the other side.
Well, I think it's... Well, you maybe not, because I could have still stubborn and shield walled.
True.
But anyway, Gyrocopter combat, the best
Primal Fury passes. So I get 2 attacks, re-rolling 1s.
3, because you're a foe render?
No, not a foe render. 2 hits, 6s to wound you.
Yes.
No.
2 attacks back, combat dwarf.
No,
double
drawn. Woo!
And the game continues.
And with that, that's the end of my turn.
So, Dwarves 3. I'm going to rally fleeing troops of my miners. Not my miners, my crossbowmen rangers.
Yeah.
They rally on that because I'm a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Stay there.
You can shoot you now, can't you?
I can, but I count as moving. But
Yeah.
I get a bit of benefit from it, right?
Yeah.
Next, I'm going to charge the iron breakers into the chariot here.
So Captain Speed Bump will hold.
And what I'm going to do is drilled. So I just get in here with a... I get in here.
-1 though, yeah.
-1? I can't afford that. So I wheel as much as I possibly can.
And then straighten back up again.
And then hit and straighten.
Woo!
Yeah, I think I just corner to corner my lord though, maybe.
Oh, you are actually out right now.
I'm out.
You can move him through the ranks though. Like when he gets to combat, you can move him through the ranks.
I can't because I'm already in the fighting rank.
Oh, yeah. And that's not a champion, so you can't challenge it.
No.
Winner, chicken dinner.
And that's on to combat. So let's start with the gyro this time. Oh no, three shots from the rangers.
Yeah, plink 'em. 3s to it.
No, 5s to hit 'cause it's -2 because I'm ponderous.
Oh, yeah.
2 hits though. Oh, -2.
5 up. Big boy.
Oh no. Then combat. Gyrocopter, you go first.
Primal Fury. Passed. 2 attacks. Both miss.
My attacks.
1 hit.
4.
Kills him.
Yes. Overrun.
So I'm pretty sure you just bonked
11.
your Dwarf Lord. 11. You will clip the back of that combat.
Excellent. Rabash.
Okay. Where next, sir?
That combat?
The Dragon Ogre. Oh, that one there.
Let's do the Dragon Ogre because it doesn't really matter. It's not going to affect anything.
4 attacks. Hitting you on 3s.
Yeah.
Ruining you on 2s. Is dead.
Do you want to overrun or reform?
Panic. Or do you not do panic in combat?
Rather than us looking it up,
Yeah.
I will. Dwarf Lord unit loves it.
Of course, you don't actually care about
Other
it, do you?
unit loves it.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah, I'm 10 with the
Going to
reroll,
restrain and reform, which you do. To that.
Right. And then let's do this combat here.
Okay, Primal Fury for me chariot. Fails. It wants to die. It wants to die.
What's your initiative?
3 and 2. 4, 3, 2.
My gyro definitely goes first.
Okay.
And I get impact hits 1 actually.
Ooh.
Strength 4. Doesn't wound.
No.
The actual attacks, 2 hits.
T4.
1 wound.
Any minuses?
No, I don't think so.
4 up. Yeah, takes 1 down to 3.
Right. I charge an inch.
So you will get +1 to your initiative.
What's your initiative?
2, 3, 4. Sorry, no.
Oh no, I charged 2 inch.
3, 2, 1 actually, because I'm great weaponing.
Right, so I will go first because I moved back 2.
Yes, you did.
In my last turn, so I will have to charge
Yep.
that 2. Right. So my initiative 4s and 5 on the Thane, they're all the same in the actual output. So I've got 4 from the front ranks, I've got 3 Iron Breakers, one of which is the champion. Then I've got 3 attacks on the Thane, who is in contact. They'll all hit on 3s, so I'm weapon skill 5 and 6.
Oh, nice. I'm
And
toughness
then
4.
I'm strength 4, so 4s. Oh, 1 at -1 because I'm growing a weapon.
5 up. Saves it.
Ah, no. Then it's your attacks, and then my Dwarf Lord with Initiative Great Weapon.
Who will be at initiative 3 right now.
Yes.
So I will only get the 1 Gore crew, and then it will be you, then the Razor Gore and the Vestigore.
You just do them all because I'm. Have you only got 1 wound left?
3.
Oh, so if you've got 3 wounds left, I'm not going to.
Okay, so
you anyway.
Gore hits. He's strength 3. Wounds, no AP.
Ooh. So, who is this into?
Just the unit.
The unit. So 3s.
Ooh.
Oh, re-rolling 1s for Gromril Armour.
And a
5
ward.
ward. None of it saves me.
Gore stabs 1 in the eye socket. Then we've got 2 Tuskors. These are weapon skill 3, so 4s to hit you.
Yes.
Both hit. Strength 4. Both wound. I just need to check because it passed its Primal Fury, but I don't know if this is on the charge. So yeah, the 2 Tuskors, they're at -2 because they passed their Primal Fury. So it's 2 wounds at -2.
So that's 3s to 5s.
Yep.
Re-rolling the 1s.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, there you go. Doesn't care. And then 1 Vestigore hits. He's strength 6. That's -3.
-3, so it goes to 6s. And 5 at ward.
Whoa.
That's it.
Whoa.
The king has a great weapon. He hits and wounds at -3.
Yep, and then you got your Gyrocopter.
The Gyrocopter's already been, hasn't it?
In this combat, not in that one.
Oh, have I not been?
Not
Are
in
you
this.
sure?
I think so. I feel like you would have done a wound to me.
I think I go for very first.
I'm not sure. 1 to 3, you didn't. You didn't.
Right. So 1 hit
Which
and a
wounds?
wound.
And I take it. I lose by a lot.
I think you double 1s.
I think so too. But I get to re-roll it.
Yes.
Nope. Definitely no. So I'll be breaking.
Right. I'm going to. You'll flee from the centre of my unit,
Which will
with
be
the biggest mass.
there.
Yeah, they
So
will
we're
be
going that way.
Yes. I'll pursue with both.
Okay. So no swift stride here. I go 10. So pivot. And then go 10 to there.
Okay. The Gyrocopter will go first. Let's get some swift stride to get out of the way.
He catches him.
11. Sorry, 13.
Yeah, you're actually dead in the middle there. You're right there.
And then I can reform in any direction. Are you Gore rallied? Oh, you're on Gore rallied?
Yeah, they have. Sorry, I've just got them facing the
No, it's fine. Don't
We'll
worry.
do that, but they will need a panic check.
And then my Dwarf Lord's unit. They're overrunning 2d6, 7, and we'll get to where they end up.
Didn't you say this is at the...
So this was a lot of actually working out. With the Gyrocopter overrunning to the exact spot of where the chariot ran to, We've pivoted around the centre. And even with going slightly more, do you know, like to make sure whether the angles worked.
Yeah.
And then going directly forward 7, I contact into the BSB.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that combat.
You're about to get rear charged by another chariot.
Well, hopefully, I can win this combat and do the same thing again.
We'll find out.
Maybe and get out of the way.
We'll find out.
Right. So
now it's that.
Let's start talking about this combat. So, starting off, Tom, you go with your command stuff first.
So I've got Primal Fury, so BSB on an 8. Oh, actually, this is very crucial.
You got 18 as a base
he's out. Failed. That's really bad. And the other normal one passes. That's really bad.
I am going to challenge with my Dwarf Lord.
Yeah, have to accept.
Yeah.
So I'm getting +2 to my initiative right now because I followed up. But you're getting +3 to yours. +4
because I'm in the flank.
Yes, you are. But you're at initiative 5 because you got a great weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. What initiative are you? Oh, you went 2, so you're, I imagine, behind.
Yeah. Anyway. So I'm at initiative 6 right now.
Cool.
So I'll be hitting you first.
Yes.
So I've got. Your initiative is 5. Did we say? Yeah.
Yeah.
So just because I've got the rest of the chariot as well. So yeah, it will just be the character, then it'll be you.
Yeah.
Then it'll be the rest of the chariot's attacks.
Cool.
Okay. Yep. So the guy on top, 4 to hit you, but no rerolls today. Just 2 and 6s to wound you.
Yes.
1, and that is at AP2.
So I'm 4s goes to 6s with a reroll for Gromril armor. No.
A normal ward.
And then I've got a normal ward of 5 from the banner.
Okay. Nope, that's another one. And again, if you do lose combat, that's another negative to your leadership.
Yes.
So now it's your attacks.
Yeah, now it's my great weapon.
So you're at -1 to hit because of slug skin.
Right, so I'm hitting on 4s with a reroll because it's the first round of combat.
Yep.
So that's 2 hits, 4 hits.
We don't like that. T5.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Shield bearers.
Yeah, shield bearers. Oh, I hit a weapon skill 5.
Not with -1 to hit, you don't.
Reroll hit.
Also, I'm weapon skill 5, so you're 5s to hit me.
So 1 hit because of the reroll.
Strength of a thingy?
6 does.
Yep. No AP on that though, is there?
Let me check. So he's a -1 for the Gromril weapons.
So 5 up save. Nope. Down to 4. And now it's the rest of my attacks.
Yes.
So I've got 4 coming off of the Razor Gore.
Yeah.
5 to hit you. Mm-hmm. I'm only weapon skill 3. That's 1 hit. Strength 5, your toughness 10, so 6s. Yep. I've got a Gore. Misses. And I've got a Besta Gore.
Yes.
Who hits?
Oh!
Strength 6, so 6s. No. Okay.
And now you're... Because I'm out of this combat...
No, it's just this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just this sort of contained...
Yeah.
Off to the side.
Okay, so I've got much higher initiative than you.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm initiative Dwarf.
Yeah. So I'm just going to start with the mount and work upwards.
Oh, you followed up on a give ground.
Yeah.
So you don't get any bonus for the...
Oh, right. Okay. Right? So actually, I'm at initiative...
I still imagine
3, 2, 1.
2.
3,
so
2, 1.
The 2 and the 1, we need to separate.
Okay, so the Gore.
You do your 3s.
Reroll because of Primal Fury. Misses.
Yeah. And now I will get strikes back.
Now you do yours and I'll do the rest of mine.
Cool. So in the front rank, my champion is here. So he is in base. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 extra dudes.
5 attacks.
Hitting on, what's your weapon skill?
4.
4s. And strength 3.
6s.
Come on, the 6s. Yes. Come on, lads.
4 up save. Always down to 1.
And then I've got a rune lord with a great weapon. Okay. I think he's not actually in that corner to corner. So
okay. Where is he?
He's here.
So you get 1 attack off of him.
Yeah.
So I'll do my initiative 2 stuff.
Yeah. I'll do all of yours and then I can...
Well, no, because this is going into your room.
All right.
Because I'd rather not get twatted back by it, that's all.
Yeah.
So I'm 4s to hit you, re-rolling the 1s.
Ooh.
And I'm strength 5, your toughness is...
5.
On a rune.
Let me double check.
Right, 4th wound. Right, that is 2. At -3. 3 because I didn't chart. No, it's this is just the mount, so it's -2 because I passed my Primal Fury and it's Armor Bane 1, so that's at -3. That's at -2.
Right, so I've got full plate.
Yep.
So the -3 takes me to a
7.
Yeah. The -2 takes me to a 6. Oh, I saw it, but you probably saw different numbers. So I take 2 wounds from that. I've got 1 left.
Oh, it's a lord.
Yeah. So he's proper rune lord.
That's cool.
Because otherwise, I'm a level 1 dispeller. I'm like, well, there's no point.
That's fine. So now my Bestigor and your rune lord are hitting simultaneously. Hits. Wounds. No, strength 6 doesn't wound.
Ooh, so because that's because I'm toughness 5.
Yeah.
My attack's back.
Misses.
Combat res time.
Right, so I killed no normal dwarves, but I did 2 wounds to your runesmith, yeah?
You did 2 to the runesmith,
And I
1
did
to the
1 to your
lord.
lord. I've got 2 close order as well, and that's me.
Yeah.
And a standard, sorry.
Okay. I've got a flank. Oh no, let's count these in a sensible way. I've got 2 close order, same as you.
Yep.
I've got
2 wounds.
2 wounds. I've got a standard.
Yeah.
A battle standard. 2 runes of battle. A flank.
I think that's it, isn't
And
it?
that's it.
So -3.
Yeah.
So I'm on 5s.
With a reroll.
With a reroll.
Yeah.
So we'll go for the normal chariot first. So I do fall back in good order off of that one.
I more than double you, I think, because I've got more than 10. Or at least. So the double is happening, so Tom needs to re-roll because of the banner.
6, 7, 8. I lost by 2, so that is just.
Oh, so you've held.
Yeah. So that's give ground.
Yeah.
And then this bloke. That was this bloke. Sorry. And now the
Yeah.
BSB does it. Both give ground.
Right.
Happy days. So I go away from the highest unit strength, pivot away, and give ground. 2 inches.
Oh, you don't pivot, you just move.
Yeah, but then I have to.
No, you just move. It's fall back in good order that you can pivot.
So I just end up 2 inches that way.
Yes. And
So that one's there, and that one's going to need a difficult, dangerous terrain check. Which
no, he loves it. Should we just leave?
That one's further back.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
And I will.
My turn next.
Follow, yeah. Well, there's no point not following up on both.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Follow up on both. I'm just gonna. I'll move this unit up, not the other one. So one of the things is that we thought this was a key turn to narrate. So this is Tom's turn 4
Yeah.
of the essentially key turn of the game, with the charge of into the flank of my iron breakers. With your what? Oh, you tell us this. This was your turn.
So I've got going in here. I've got a battle standard bearer on a Razorgore chariot. I've got another Razorgore chariot there as well,
and they're already engaged from the follow-ups of the give ground.
They are, yeah. And this combat is so crucial because if I win, pretty much win the game. If you win, you pretty much win the game.
Yeah.
You know, in a lot of ways. There's a lot of points on the table here, and a lot of it matters. I think at this point I've got quite a bit of damage through to you, especially onto your lord who is wounded, but it's just such a hard nut to crack.
Yeah, well, especially with that 5-up ward save on the Ironbreakers, I had been toying with, do I put the Thane into the Warriors unit or into the Ironbreakers?
Mm-hmm.
But I think at least with how this game turned out, I'd made the right decision.
Yeah, and at this point here, this was one of the most crucial things, was getting Plague of Rust off. Now, it's fantastic because you can cast it into combat, and this was the start of my turn here, and being able to delete that unit's armor save was huge.
Yeah. Now, I chose not to use my Fated here because I was saving it for later.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I rolled the Fated,
You did,
but
yeah.
didn't spell break it. Now, what do you think about that decision? Because my thought process was the Dragon Ogre that's going in that I'm pointing to now, the Chariot that's going in with the impact hits, they're -2 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on 6s, saving my spell breaking for a future turn where you could do that to my Iron Breakers.
Oh, entirely.
I thought that.
I mean, you're not wrong. I think you were right in not using the spell breaking there from that point of view. However, I would have used it purely because that Rune Lord is in so much danger right now.
That's fair. Like, I don't think I'm not strongly wedded to my decision on that one. because, as we just said, this is the key turn that we got down to.
Mm-hmm.
And potentially I should have just stacked everything into this turn that I have.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd have thrown the Dispel out now, it wouldn't have been a bad call because, I mean, the Rune Lord probably wasn't going to make it through the turn. And I don't think they did, actually. But...
Well, spoilers.
Sorry.
Spoilers.
But, you know, well, I said I don't think. I can't remember. But this charge here, this was what really turned the tide. So this Razor Gore Chariot in the back.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the gore into the Gyrocopter.
Oh, yeah, no, that was... Yeah, obviously. Well, the reason I did that was to stop you getting +2 combat res.
In the next round.
In the next round, because all you've got to do is lob that in and it really starts to... 2 is... That's a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Putting that Razor Gore Chariot, though, it was the last... And actually, that Tuskor Chariot there as well, they had first charge left still.
Well, this... Yeah, that's the key. Was the first charge into the side of the Ironbreakers was massive in the balance of things.
Yeah, because you had 2 very, very solid ranks there. I was potentially taking one off you. I'm never taking both off you. Especially seeing as my character there is locked in a challenge.
Yeah.
With the unkillable Lord.
Well, even into the Ironbreakers.
Yeah.
I've got 8 dudes until you remove their 2 ranks. Which, do you know, like, which is a hard ask of one chariot.
Yeah. Because
your BSB was locked into the challenge with the Lord.
Yeah. Now, what I'm trying to do...
So the first charge is like, bam, done.
This is it. What I'm trying to do here is position this Shaggoth, because I want to pop its spell, get the quickening off on that Dragon Ogre in the back, because he's only on 1 wound, and I really need it to cause some damage and make sure it's not getting hit back. So I'm trying to position everything out to make sure that I'm not just giving you away points for no reason and zapping my own stuff.
Even, like, just as a unit mobile moving about, to just buff the Dragon Ogres that you've got on the board is such a useful thing to have in mind all the time for that Shaggoth.
Absolutely.
That even when it can't make it in, you can just help out.
That's it. I mean, throughout the course of the game, the Dragon Ogre didn't actually cause that many wounds directly. Or up until this point of the game, sorry, it didn't cause many wounds directly. But the amount of wounds it caused indirectly up to this point, with all of the buffs that it's doing and the supporting of the army, is phenomenal. I also just lob that Dragon Ogre into back there. It's combat res. The thing about this army that I've realised is no one unit is winning the game for me. But I don't think there's many units in the game that can handle that amount of stuff thrown at them at once. And as you can see, I've got backups lined up as well. I've got a Razor Gore sitting there in case the Dragon Ogre dies. I've got the Shaman there. I've got the Shaggoth there. So even if you win...
I'm still going to have to weather a second storm.
A second one. So yeah, it's tough.
So it's at this point that we've sort of laid out the groundwork for the turn, and we're going to get more into the actual combat. So across this actual combat, we're still locked in the challenge that ended up just sort of causing 1 wound each, and this is something that was prevalent throughout the game.
Yeah.
To the BSB and the Lord, and I think actually that Lord, the survivability level of that toughness 10. I know it's obvious that toughness 10 is good, but
we just couldn't wound each other.
Yeah.
That was the key. I think that was more down to your poor dice, because you did have a great weapon.
Which are normally great.
And you should have been wounding me on 3. It was just unlucky. And I was incredibly lucky that I was just rolling crucial 6s when I needed them to. And with that, the Mangelder sword, I only need you to suffer 1 wound, and then it's that -1, you know?
Yeah.
And it did turn into a real grind fest here. I managed to knock out quite a bit of that front unit there with the Rune Lord in it, meaning that nothing was really going to hit me back.
No, well, you killed all of the side, and it was the one in the rear, so there was nothing striking back onto the one with Dragon Ogre. Then the side of the Ironbreakers with the Chariot, you didn't wipe the full side, but you got 2.
Yeah, your armour saves, you just kept making them there.
Yeah, despite all of those attacks going in. My front rank of my Ironbreakers couldn't strike anywhere because the Thane couldn't move around because he was actually in the fighting rank.
Yep.
And that was locked up in a challenge.
Exactly, yeah.
So a lot of my output that you didn't have to kill, despite me being engaged.
Yeah.
So I think that was one actual downside. I think it was the right choice to be in that challenge.
Yes.
But over, like, in this particular turn,
yeah,
I think it hindered me a little.
And now we're counting up combat res. You can see what I've been talking about all game with chariots being just a crucial piece that they are. Getting the amount of...
So yeah, the fallback, sorry, the close order stacks of these chariots really, really effective. Having only 2 units with close order in the combat versus your 4.
3 because the Dragon Ogre does explore it.
That was a mistake that I kept on making at the time.
Well, yeah. And then also one of those close orders, I've got a BSB, the ranks, the flanks, the rear, they're all stacking. That's the biggest combat res I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Genuinely. I think it was before any of your negatives. I was 14 or 13, something like that, which is just astronomical. Okay, there's a lot of points there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of points. You've got about 600 points in my army at you, but then you've got that.
Yeah. You know? Now, this was the bit with the Ironbreakers where potentially I should have shield walled at this point instead of earlier in the game when I didn't need it as much. Because what we're getting onto here is the runaways and fallback in good order. I wasn't doubled by your unit strength.
The Ironbreakers weren't anyway.
But the rune's large unit was. Luckily, you don't actually end up catching me.
No, roll 2 5s.
Yes, and just end up an inch away. The Ironbreakers, though, what we're going to get on into in a second, is because I'm going away from the highest unit strength, which is the battle standard, I go through the other chariot.
Perils.
And the perils. And I only lost 7.
Yeah.
Which wasn't too bad.
And you didn't hit the Ungor, which you were worried about.
I was. They were stacked up a bit more against the gyrocopter than we could be bothered putting in. But still. And I did lose like 4 of the Warriors unit.
Yeah.
I could have actually done with losing an additional one so I could at least have the chance of running away like a skirmisher. But I mean,
but from a charger's point of view, it's something to consider is where is your enemy going to flee if you win?
Yeah.
And can you put anything there to... Because, you know, there was another point in the game where some Dragon Ogres failed to kill some Rangers. There was 3 of them left.
Yeah.
Had I have had a unit to block their flee, they probably would have died.
Maybe like a 55-point unit of Harpies, man.
Yeah, just something sitting behind it, waiting to just catch that enemy. I mean, even the Ungor. You know, it would be beautiful for that. It's something I hadn't considered before, and it's something that really does bear thinking about.
Yeah, and this is one of the things of fleeing centre to centre and then reforming actually then got you the impact hit.
It did.
In the next turn. So it's something to be really conscious of, rather than I think the tendency for like us 6 players is to just look at the rolls, what you've got.
Yeah, we move it straight away. We go, oh, you rolled an 11, I rolled a 9, cool, they're dead. And in reality, is no. You know, there could be a lot of different things that go on there. And this showcases it.
Yeah, and that's the final position of the units for this turn, and we'll move back into like normal style coverage as we close out the game. So the Dragon Ogres into the Rangers that are striking simultaneous.
4 of them have hit, and they kill 3. And now you're 3 back. Can you take that Dragon Ogre to the grave? You could.
No wounds.
I'm going to just...
restrained.
There we go. Just in case he's... And then the Ungor one, because it's funny. So I'm at initiative 5 right now.
More than me. Yeah.
4's to hit... sorry, Primal Fury. Passed. I'm re-rolling 1s. That's all Ungor get.
Yes. Have you got throwing spears or normal spears?
No, I have hand weapons, sir.
Oh yeah.
Because I wanted a few more bodies.
And doesn't... Was that... Oh, that was
a re-roll the hit,
right,
yeah.
cool.
And 6 to wound. Nope.
2 attacks back. What's your weapon skill?
3.
Oh, 2 hits, strength 4, 1 wound.
I have a shield. Right.
I win by 1.
That's so stupid. Yeah. I'm on 8s re-rolling.
Yep.
Yeah, I give ground.
So we just... I'm gonna not follow up because it's going into my turn. And into me go.
Yes.
So Dwarf's turn, nothing much to do with the King's unit because they're in combat. My gyro...
You're not charging?
No, I'm flaming you. And I want to be able to use this flamer at least once in the game. Will you tell me?
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 full, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 partial. So 3 full, 8 partial.
So the 8 partials on a 4 up. Oh, 2.
Oh, 5 in total.
That wasn't too bad. 2.
What strength are you?
3 at -1. So it's not a panic check.
It's not.
Into the combat. We've got you.
You're not charging me.
Oh,
kill the dragon ogre. He's on 1 wound, as is the chariot.
Charge dragon ogre.
Yeah.
Right. So I charged an inch there because I went 6 and you went 5 in your last turn.
I've got a great weapon, so you'll hit me first.
Right. Let's start with that combat. Yeah. Dwarves go first. So I've got champion and BSB. Oh, champion and standard bearer.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Strength 3.
5s. Oh!
3 ups. Are they at -1 for Gromril?
No.
No. Oh, there's 1. He's okay. He's okay.
Losers!
Attacks back, hits you twice.
Picks him off.
He's like a surgeon with his precision.
Exterminates them, and that is a standard.
No more effort, no less. Just right.
Right. So the Dwarf Lord combat. I think you know where I'm going with the Lord.
Yeah, challenge. Yeah.
Challenge.
So the impact hits will be on the unit, not on him, because they're distributed like shooting.
Cool.
So Primal Fury for this one, for the BSB one, passed, and for the non-BSB one. Passed because of him.
Okay.
So the non-BSB one will not be getting impact hits because he only went like 1/10 of an inch.
Yes.
But then the impact hits off of this. So D6 + 2.
Cool.
We'd love to see it. Strength 5, so 3 is the wound.
Yes.
Is 4 at -3. Sorry, that's at -4. These are 3 at -3.
So -4 gives me a nothing.
Okay. Oh no, it's impact hits. I do apologise. They are all at -2. It's 4 at -2.
So it gives me 5s.
Yeah.
Followed by 5s.
Only killed 2.
2. Yeah.
Okay, now we go into challenge mode.
Right.
So I'm
yours?
initiative much higher than you.
I'm initiative great weapon and 2.
2. Yes. Now I've actually got a charge off on you. So we're going to do the guy up top first. So 4 attacks. Hitting you on 4s, re-rolling 1s. 3 hits. 6s to wound you.
Yes.
No. Then we've got the beastie. 5s to hit you, re-rolling 1s.
Oh, this is the Razor Gore.
This is the Razor Gore. Only 1 hit. 6s to wound you. Nope. A Gore. Re-rolling the 1s. Hits you. 6s to wound you. Oh, it nearly was.
Yes, I also saw that one.
Best to Gore. Hits you. 6s to wound. Hey, that's at -3.
So the -3 gives me a nothing of a save. I've just got my 5 up from the
ward, yeah.
Yeah, from the banner.
Oh, you chariot.
Yes.
We'll do the rest of the challenge now, and then I'll do my other chariot.
Cool. So my Lord
hits me twice.
Hatred. Your slug skin.
Yeah, it's great that.
4s. Oh, nothing. Oh, 3s. I'm strength 6.
7. Strength 6. Yeah. Does 1 wound at -2.
-2.
6 ups. Down to 2.
I'm chipping away at this.
I feel the same way, so. Yeah. You got your shieldies?
I do. 3 shieldies.
What it?
Hatred.
What it?
Strength 4.
No. And now
the challenge goes on.
And the challenge goes on. It's eternal, this is, isn't it? So no impact hits off of this chariot, but it did pass its Primal Fury. So who have I got in front of me? Oh, that's a BSB in front of me on 1 wound, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll hit him.
Right.
We'll hit him. So I'm just thinking. I need to kill 4 models to get rid of your rank bonus. I've got 6 attacks. Nah, I'm going to kill the Thane.
Kill the Thane.
Kill the Thane. 4 to hit you. You're not weapon skill 7, are you, on the Thane?
No.
Rerolling 1s. That's 3 hits. I'm strength 5. You're
toughness 5.
Very good. That one. So that is at -3. So 2 base, 1 for charging, 1 for armor base. That's at -4, and that's at -3.
Right. So the -3 takes me to a 6, and then the 2 wounds are 5 up wards. Oh, he dies.
But only 1 combat res for that. Wasn't a challenge.
But it removes 3 combat rares from me.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot the runes of courage were on him. We've got a gore, which misses, and a Bestigore, which hits. Strength 6. That's a -3.
-3 gives me a 3 to a 6.
There you go.
Loves it.
And that's my attacks done.
Yes. So, striking back, I've got 4 in the front rank, 3 in the front rank.
Because of the impact.
Yeah.
So I've killed 2 normal dwarves.
Oh, your initiative a lot higher than me.
Yeah.
So I've got 4 attacks back because of the champion.
Yes.
I hit on weapon skill 5.
Yes, you do.
Wound on 5s because you're toughness 5.
1 wound.
That's 1 at -1.
So 5 up. No, so you do 1 to that chariot. It's the first wound he's taken.
Right. So you have 2 kills in your favour.
So I've done 2 there.
You did 3, but I did 1.
Okay.
Oh, and I did 1 in the challenge, didn't I?
Yeah. So I did 3, and I've got 2 close orders, and I've got a standard.
Yeah. I did 2.
Standard.
Close order, standard,
rank.
Oh,
by 1. And another -1 because of the terror, mate.
-2, so 8.
Just.
I get it, give ground. And it carries on into the Beastman turn. And this will be turn 5, I believe.
So
Beastman turn 5.
Yeah.
Potentially the last turn.
Potentially. So we are not going to charge these. We're actually going to charge that Shaggoth over there. I'm not doing any spell casting because it would be mean right now. So,
oh, do it.
So we're going to charge that Shaggoth. His charge range is looking currently at a 10.
And you need a 4.
On movement 7.
That's the only charge coming this turn, or are you charging anything else?
I mean, what's that? No, it's impossible. That's it. That's the only charge.
Flee.
Cool. Now I am going to shoot you off the table. So you go.
So I go 9 from here and go that way.
And then see there, are you?
Yeah, I think I go that way.
Yeah, 2 off there. So you're like that. Yeah. Now I'm sorry, but if you're going to be the cowardly dwarf, now I'm shooting you off the board. Right, and then we're just going to move.
Oh, fail charge.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes 6 to there.
Oh, I love doing that.
Right.
It's my favourite tactic with a Chaos Knight.
Is it?
It's just like, flee.
Get out of it. And then you're going to come up to there. Right, now we're going to fucking shoot you. How far away are we? Beautiful, in range of everything. Run away from me, will you, dwarfies?
I'm magic resistance 1.
Yeah, we'll start with the fireball. That is 9 down to 8, so that is cast.
Yeah. So 2d6.
7. Fucking running away from me. That is 4 with no minuses.
So I've got 3 up saves, re-rolling any 1s.
So you frosty.
I'm fine.
Right, then we'll do Vile Tide. Yes.
Oh, irresistible.
Was that the one you were saving the dice for?
I forgot that I could fate it.
Okay. Number of shots. 7, 10, 14. And we get to reroll wounds on these.
Yeah, and this is 6 years.
This does an average of 6 most times. So it's 2. Oh, get out.
That's the dirty one. It's the re-roll.
Oh, it's horrid, mate. 35 points as well. It's only 2. And now we're going to wind blast you.
So you've got no saves allowed against this.
You can take ward. It's just no armour.
I've not got one against magical.
Right.
Because it's
because
only
part
my
of the
banner.
BSB.
Yeah, the banner gave me the normal ward.
Wind blast. 9 minus 1 because of you is just on an 8.
I'm going to let you have it because I want to be 2 inches further away.
Cool. D3 plus 3. Oh, that's 6. Well, it's not like you're going to take a panic test from the shooting phase, is it? So, strength 5, so 3s. That's 5 at minus 1.
Minus 1. 5 at minus 1. That's 4s. Re-rolling them 1s.
Oh,
3 dead.
3 more.
Oh, this unit is going to hell.
And then you get shunted.
Right, cool. So,
Your turn.
into me go. Rallying the king, he does. Put me in a marching column, please.
Oh, we'll
no,
do so.
no. Put me in a marching column this way.
Which way? Oh, that way? I'm going, what are you doing? Like that?
Yeah. I'm going to go 20 inches with my gyro.
Okay. Just running away, are we?
Yeah.
Running away.
I think we're about at that point.
The Dwarf King's gone, I sense a mine shaft nearby. You can't march, you just rallied.
I can march. So my marching column gets me to here. Dwarf turn done.
And that's it.
Back into... I'll roll for the end of the game.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you roll.
Oh, carry on.
Dwarves are getting shot. Dwarves are getting shot.
Oh, and I'll pick up my gyro.
Right, well, this has just turned into... Yes, we're in 15 inches. That's what this game's called now. Right, fireball. Yeah, that's just on an 8. No, because you're at -1.
I'm at -1.
Biotide. Yeah, that is.
Fated.
Nope. How many models you got there? Right, so we've got to toss them through on this because you haven't got that many models left. You haven't got 5 rank and file. Wounds are going to start getting circulated.
So do you.
So 6, 9, 10, 11, 14. End of the game.
Yeah. So
14 shots, hitting them. And we found out, because it's strength 1, the Dwarf King just shrugs all of these.
And this is randomising, is it?
Yeah, these are just to wound. Because you have to wound first and then you randomise, isn't it?
So I think actually it just goes on to him then.
So it's
because it's only the king that you can't wound.
So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be the 5th wound. So I only did 3, so it's just 3 dudes die.
Cool. So the standard...
Standard remains, yeah.
3 dudes die.
Yeah, I rolled 3 6s.
Standard dies, champion.
Yeah, king. It's champion now, is it?
Champion and king remain.
Right. And now we've still got... We've got one. We've got one more.
Oh, you've got another one?
Yeah, we've got Windblast. That's not cast. No, you can panic.
So, panic check. 10 for the king. I can't fail it.
No, you can't.
I'm going to run away more.
Are you going to get off the board? Run, Snorri! And with that, I cannot catch you. You make it away. The Dwarf King lives to fight another day. That was fantastic.
Right, we'll join everyone in the outro. So that was a decisive victory.
Thank you.
To the Beastmen.
Yeah, no, that was a really good game. Dwarves put up a good fight, though. They put up a very good fight. Yeah,
well, I think what saved me was really exactly how... Because becoming more and more conscious of exactly how things are pursuing and things like that. And then the order of combat between the gyrocopter and the Ironbreakers then allowing me to get into the side of the BSB saved that warrior unit, I think, for another 2 turns.
Absolutely. And had my BSB not been as tanky as he was, you really could have run away with the centre of the board then. Yeah,
well, I think that's the downside, as well as having that king that's toughness 10.
He's not putting
that's
damage
100% of his, or not 100%, it's 100 points of his 125 allowance.
Yeah, he's not doing much else, is he?
No. No, but
he did that job very well.
Beggars can't be choosers, eh?
I mean, I lobbed a lot of points to that guy, and he still is running off the board like a little Jesse back here. So,
yeah, so he actually preserved me with between the king, the gyrocopter, and that one Ironbreaker was 720.
It's just obscene.
It is a lot.
It's obscene. A lot. But yeah, it was a really good game, really enjoyable, and everyone who thinks dragons are the problem, chariots.
No, chariot. The stacking of the close order, is so good for just like being able to add it where you want it. Whether or not that I think that should be, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
But now, and chariots definitely from us coming having played Sick.
Yeah.
Like that's where me and Tom met. Is Sick events, and chariots were, although they did impact it, they weren't that great.
The fact they couldn't march, you could instantly kill them. You know, they're a lot better now.
I'd prefer them with all of this close order than I would prefer them not being able to march.
Yeah.
And all things like that. I think it's definitely in the benefit side than the con side.
For sure.
Whatever I think about anything in there.
And it's worth saying as well to everyone that I have brought a tournament level army here, but I said to Max on the way, this is what I'm bringing, and we had a conversation about it before you put your army on the table.
Yeah.
Which made for a much more enjoyable game had I have turned up with a nails list.
Yeah.
And you've got an Empire list with pigeon bombs in it, you know? Like,
well, I thought about it.
Yeah, but no, because we had the conversation, it was a much more enjoyable game for it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and part of it is like, these are challenges that we've all got to learn to crack.
Yeah.
Like within, and what works and not. This is the first time on channel that I've played the Dwarfs.
Okay.
So I've played a few times against them, but it's interesting knowing how they like interact exactly from a me myself writing a list perspective. Like, I mean, that 5-up ward save,
very good.
Like,
I think it saved you in a big way. You know, in a big way. That shield wall as well, fantastic.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, whether I popped that too soon on both units, maybe I should have held it and just gone with the Fabigo.
Hard to say.
But I'm not going to complain actually with how that turned out. Like, it's actually, I think it was, I felt an all right showing for the Dwarfs.
They did what dwarves do, which is stand there and stop me doing mega damage.
Yeah.
And then they wait for that turn too, and then they hit you back.
Whether the organ gun was worth it, I'm not overly convinced versus a 45-point bolt thrower.
Personally, I don't see the benefit, other than it's a cool model, I don't see the benefit in any of the dwarf artillery outside the bolt thrower.
Yeah. If
you've got a model that is amazing, you use that because you spent time into it. And I would never tell you anything different, but if you're purchasing, stay away. Get bolt throwers, you know, if you're purchasing. But they're still lovely models and they look cool, but they're just not as good as they used to be. Yeah. You know, simply put.
The pork rockets on the Beastman side, so good.
Yeah,
so good.
Razor Gores. Razor Gores are something else. 50-something points, core, and if you roll well, you're talking AP4 on a charge.
Yeah, and even, I don't think well, I think you said this halfway through the game. Multiples in a unit, not a massive fan of.
No.
But to have more units of one,
I
definitely don't think would have hurt.
No, the reason why in a unit they wouldn't be very well is the panic tests.
Yeah.
They've only got 6-up save and 3 wounds. You kill one of them and that unit's panicking and it's leadership 6. Yeah. They can never use the general's leadership. So, but in one-offs, you just make sure they're 6 inches away from anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, well, even just like in one, where you're always over 50%, I'll just fall back in good order at worst.
It's great. I use them to bubble wrap my Shaggoth. Because the Shaggoth doesn't care if they die because he's immune to psych, and he makes them infinitely better.
Yeah.
The Beastman army, the more I read it, is a combo army.
Yeah.
Every piece individually is okay, but then when you see the Tetris pieces fall down into place, and it's like the Matrix forming in front of your eyes, that, oh, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Every unit is designed with another unit in mind. Some are obvious, like the Dragon Ogres and the Shaggoth with that quickening spell. Some are less obvious, but it's a total keying off each other army.
Yeah, and I don't think he got a massive shout out in the game, but that Dragon Ogre Shaggoth with the biting blade,
it's great.
It's great. Yeah, agreed. Don't think it needs to go to anything better than that. And I think preserving your not much higher initiative, but
it's still 4 base.
But like it's I've always thought great weapon.
Yes,
but being capped at that 4, and then lots of things, say like a normal unit with spears, you're striking simultaneously with.
Yeah, but also your great weapon unit is now scared to charge me.
Yeah, because
I'm no longer sitting at initiative 1 or 2. I'm now sitting at 4 or 5. I mean, I got him up to 8 at one point in that game.
Yeah,
you know, initiative is the key.
Yeah,
you know, easiest way to stop getting hit is to kill them before they can hit you.
Sounds like a plausible theory.
Yeah, with Beastman ideology. You know, what can I say?
Yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed that game and found it a bit interesting on tactics that you could use both during the mid-game speech that we did during the key turn, as well as just this wrap up at the end. And we'll catch you next time. Cheers for coming on, Tom.
Thank you.
In a bit.